Many people bring a rabbit home without fully understanding the level of commitment required. Popular rabbit videos with viral content can make these animals seem as though they're perfect companions for everyone, which is not true. In this age of information, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that popularity does not equal credibility. Unfortunately, outdated myths about rabbits still persist. Two of the most common are, first, that rabbits are low-maintenance starter pets, and second, that rabbits are suitable holiday gifts for small children. Generally speaking, neither of those things are true. There are cases when someone receives a rabbit as a gift and things turn out well, but this usually only happens when the new owner has taken the time to learn how to properly care for the animal, and they commit to the rabbit's safety, health, and long-term well-being. Unfortunately, that's not what happens most of the time. More often, rabbits given as surprise gifts, especially to children, end up overcaged, neglected, abandoned, or dying far too young. The good news is, more accurate information about rabbit care and behavior is more available today than ever before. Thanks goes to the many rescuers, rehabilitators, bonders, veterinarians, and experienced caretakers who see these animals for what they truly are: unique, fragile animals with a base nature that requires respect. The bad news is, despite that progress, we still see rabbits used in advertising for holiday gifts, especially Easter. We also see viral videos of those who value entertainment over the animal's well-being. The reality is that rabbits are living, breathing, feeling creatures. They require owners who've taken the time to educate themselves about proper care and handling. If people stopped viewing rabbits as impulse gifts, especially for small children, the abandoned rabbit problem would decrease significantly. Every year, animal shelters and rabbit rescues see a notable increase in abandoned domestic rabbits following holidays, particularly Easter. People who rescue rabbits in need and those of us who work to rehabilitate them simply do not have the money, space, or time to care for all the animals that end up discarded every year. So how does this happen? There is a predictable pattern. Someone brings home a baby rabbit or a small kit to surprise their child. The focus is on the excitement of giving a cute, fluffy gift. But the rabbit's long-term well-being was never considered. Within a few months, that baby rabbit starts growing into adolescence. Hormonal behaviors begin. Until the rabbit is spayed or neutered, you're going to see some behaviors like spraying that are not ideal for home environments. If the rabbit is kept confined in a small cage most of the time, frustration and stress can also lead to aggression or defensive behaviors in these animals. At that point, the people who never researched proper care begin to believe they've ended up with the worst pet ever. Too often, that rabbit ends up outside, abandoned, or surrendered to a shelter. There's a significant difference between a rabbit surviving poor care and a rabbit thriving in a safe, enriched environment. Some rabbits manage to survive extremely difficult conditions, but survival alone should not be the goal. Responsible rabbit ownership means creating a life where the rabbit is healthy, safe, mentally stimulated, and properly cared for. Failing to research proper care can lead to preventable illness, behavioral problems, accidental breeding, or injuries during improper bonding attempts between two rabbits. Rabbits that come from neglectful or harsh situations sometimes require rehabilitation that goes far beyond basic pet care. That is why seeking reliable information about these animals is so important. Consulting rabbit-savvy veterinarians, learning from experienced caretakers who have had multiple rabbits over many years, understanding rabbit behavior before bringing one home. These things all protect both the rabbit and the owner from unnecessary hardship. If you're determined to getting a rabbit as a gift and you're truly committed to providing a safe, healthy life for that animal, then the research and preparation should happen before the rabbit ever comes home. When people take the time to learn proper care and commit to meeting a rabbit's needs, the result can be a wonderful companion and a happy member of the family. But that outcome only happens when a rabbit's life and well-being are treated with the respect they deserve.